Hello everyone, this is Communication in the Occupational Therapy World.
Occupational therapy.
My name is Nicole Madison.
What is it?
Welcome aboard.
Occupational therapy automatically makes people
Hello
think
everyone,
that it has
this
to
is
deal with people getting
Communication
back
in the
into the
Occupational
workforce.
Therapy World.
That is actually not the case.
My name is
Occupational
Nicole
therapy,
Madison.
by definition,
Welcome
is
aboard.
a form of therapy for those
Hello
recuperating
everyone,
from
this
physical
is
or mental
Communication in the
illnesses
Occupational
that
Therapy
encourages
World.
rehabilitation through the performance of
My name is Nicole
activities
Madison.
required in daily life.
Welcome aboard.
The main goal of every
Hello
occupational
everyone,
therapist,
this is Communication
as
in the
occupational
Occupational Therapy
therapists,
World.
we have a universal
My
goal.
name is Nicole Madison.
Each patient has a
Welcome
life
aboard.
purpose, a want or need fueling them.
Hello everyone,
We
this
make
is
that possible no
Communication
matter
in
their
the
illness.
Occupational Therapy World.
This is a client-centered, holistic
My name is Nicole
approach to
Madison.
mental and physical
Welcome aboard.
ailments.
Hello everyone,
Who do they
this
take
is
care of?
Communication in the
An
Occupational
OT
Therapy
can
World.
take care of the entire life spectrum,
My name is Nicole
from
Madison.
infancy to hospice.
Welcome aboard.
OTs can also take care of
Hello
most
everyone,
physical
this
and
is
mental illnesses
Communication
just
in
by
the
using their
Occupational
holistic
Therapy
approaches.
World. My name is Nicole Madison. Welcome aboard.
Introduction.
Hello
Occupational
everyone,
therapy.
this is
What is
Communication
it?
in the Occupational Therapy
Occupational
World.
therapy automatically makes people
My name
think
is Nicole
that it has
Madison.
to deal with people getting
Welcome
back into the
aboard.
workforce. That is actually not
Hello
the case.
everyone, this
Occupational
is
therapy, by
Communication in the
definition,
Occupational
is
Therapy
a
World.
form of therapy for those
My name is Nicole
recuperating from
Madison.
physical or mental
Welcome
illnesses
aboard.
that encourages rehabilitation through the
Hello
performance of
everyone, this
activities
is
required in
Communication
daily
in the
life.
Occupational Therapy World.
The main goal of every
My name
occupational
is Nicole
therapist
Madison.
work.
Welcome
As
aboard.
occupational therapists, we
There are
have
three
very
Hello
universal
everyone,
steps to
this
the healing
is
process of a
Communication
patient
in the
has a life
Occupational
purpose.
Therapy
First,
World.
a want or
Evaluation
need fueling them.
My name is Nicole
We
Madison.
make that
and their
possible
files
no
get
matter
Welcome
their
aboard.
illness.
Reports from
This
tests
is a
are shown.
client-centered,
Hello
Doctor's
everyone,
holistic
notes are
this
shown.
is Communication
any
in the
diagnosis
Occupational
ailments.
Therapy World.
Any other important information.
My name is Nicole
Who do
Madison.
they patient gets seen,
Welcome
gets an
aboard.
interview
OT
physically
can take
and
care of
verbally,
the
entire
Hello
life
everyone,
spectrum.
this
The
is
occupational
Communication
therapists
in the
to hospice.
Occupational
Family,
Therapy World.
OTs can also take care of
caseworkers,
My name is
physical
Nicole
and other
Madison.
mental illnesses just
Welcome
by
aboard.
using their holistic
Second
approaches.
is intervention,
Hello
the
everyone,
fun part.
this is
This is how
Communication in the
OTs
Occupational
can get
Therapy
fun and
World.
creative. There are many ways for
Occupational
name is Nicole
OTs to
therapy.
Madison.
improve their patient
What is
without
it?
straining
Welcome
muscles
aboard.
or making them work
Occupational
excruciatingly
therapy
hard.
automatically
Hello
makes
everyone,
people think
this
They
is
set
that it has to
Communication
deal with
in the
people
small
getting back
Occupational
into the
Therapy
and then
World.
those goals turn into
That
bigger
is actually
goals.
not the
My
case.
name is Nicole
Occupational
Madison.
therapy, by
Outcomes
Welcome
definition,
and where they
aboard.
go
is
next.
a form
Who they
of
go to
therapy
next.
for
Hello
those
everyone,
need any
this
further
is
treatment
Communication
or
in
or
the
even
Occupational
outpatient care.
Therapy
that
World.
encourages rehabilitation through the
My name is
performance of
Nicole Madison.
activities required in daily
Welcome
life.
aboard.
The main goal of
Hello
every
everyone,
occupational
this
therapy
is
very important
Communication
steps to
in
the
the
healing
Occupational
process of a
Therapy
patient.
World.
therapists.
First,
We have a
My name is
universal
Nicole
goal.
Madison.
starts with
Each
the
patient
referral.
Welcome
has a
aboard.
Their
life
files get
purpose,
looked over.
a want or
Reports
need
from
Hello
tests
fueling
everyone,
are
them.
this
shown.
is
We
Doctor's
make that
notes
Communication
are
possible
in
no
the
shown.
matter their
Occupational Therapy
illness.
Any
World.
diagnoses.
This is a
Any other
client-centered
My name
important
is Nicole
holistic
information.
Madison.
approach to mental
Then
Welcome
the
and
patient
aboard.
physical
gets seen,
ailments.
gets an interview physically
Hello
and
everyone,
verbally.
this
Who
is
do they take care
Communication
of?
in
The
the Occupational
occupational
Therapy
therapist
World.
will talk to
Can take care
family,
of the entire life
My name is
spectrum,
Nicole Madison.
caseworkers, or
infancy
any other
Welcome
to
aboard.
doctors.
hospice. OTs can also
Second
take care
Hello
of
is
everyone,
intervention,
this is
physical and
the
mental
fun
Communication
part.
in the
illnesses just by
Occupational
This is
using
how
Therapy
their
World.
holistic
OTs
approaches.
communicate
My
between the
name is
patient
Nicole
and there are
Madison.
many ways for
themselves.
OTs to
Welcome
improve their
aboard.
patient, and in the
Introduction.
evaluation
Muscles or
step,
making them work
Hello everyone,
excruciatingly
occupational
hard.
this is
therapy.
Talk to the
Communication in
What
patient
is
the
it?
Occupational Therapy
communicate
World.
small
Occupational
goals and
therapy
then those
automatically
goals
My name
makes
is
turn into
people
Nicole
bigger
think
Madison.
goals.
that it has to
How they
deal
were
with
Welcome
people
aboard.
getting
diagnosed,
back into the
outcomes, when they were
workforce.
diagnosed,
That
if
is
it was
Hello
an
actually not the
everyone,
accident,
this
case.
is
or if
Occupational
it
Communication
is
in
therapy,
the
by
Occupational
definition,
Therapy
or even
World.
is a
outpatient care.
form of therapy
They're going
for
to
My name
get
is
those
any
Nicole
history
Madison.
in the
recuperating from
evaluation
physical or
Welcome
portion,
mental
aboard.
illnesses
and
that
that could
encourages
come
rehabilitation
Hello
verbally
through
or
everyone,
it
the
could
this
performance of
come
is
from
activities
documents.
Communication
There are
in
three
the
required in
very
daily
Occupational
important
life.
steps
Therapy
to the
World.
healing process of a
Introduction. The
patient.
main goal of
My name
every
is
First,
Nicole
occupational
the
Madison.
OT evaluates with the
therapist
Welcome
patient
aboard.
as
by telling
occupational
them
therapists
when their
what
files
to
get
do.
looked
We
Hello
over,
have a
everyone,
universal
this is
reports
goal.
from tests
Communication
are
in
Each
the
shown,
patient
doctor's
Occupational
has a
notes
life
Therapy
are shown.
World.
purpose, a want to
diagnosis,
handling
Nicole
them,
Madison.
They let
make
them
them
know
possible
if there's
no matter
any
their
modalities
then the
or
patient
tools
gets
that they
seen
could use
Hello,
clients
everyone.
to
make the
physically
process
and
easier for
physically
them.
and mental
Occupational
and
therapy
physical
They
world.
talk
occupational
about their
therapists.
goals. We'll talk to
My name is
family
Nicole
and
Madison.
Who do
coworkers.
they
They
take
let
care
the
of?
Welcome
workers or
and
any other
OTs
doctor they've had
and take care
enough.
of
Hello,
the other
everyone.
life spectrum.
Second
Or if they would
is
like
intervention in
interventions
the occupational
to
therapy
part.
world.
This is
When
how
the
OTs take
patient
care
can
of
get to
Nicole
them
Madison.
created during the outcome of
Welcome
many
aboard.
ways for OTs. They will talk to their patient, let them know where they
Hello,
would like to
everyone.
go, making
This
them work
is
excruciatingly
communication
hard
in
to
the
see
occupational
afterwards.
therapy
They set
world.
goals, and the OT
Small
can let
goals,
them know
occupational
if they
therapy.
need any further
Welcome
treatment.
aboard.
Or the
Occupational
OT can
therapy
Hello,
communicate
everyone.
next.
don't need any further
Communication
treatment,
in the
deal with
occupational
and they need
therapy
actually
world.
just be
or even
independent.
is actually
My name is
not
Nicole
the case.
Madison.
Occupational therapy,
Welcome
by
aboard.
definition, is a
So,
form that
how
can
do
do
they
with
communicate?
those
This is
recuperating
communication
from
in the
physical or
occupational
mental
therapy
therapy.
world.
Very important steps to the
For
healing
one
process
thing,
of
my
a
name is Nicole
patient.
Madison.
Of activities
First,
and
the
Welcome
evaluation
aboard.
step. They're going to
the main
Hello,
goal
everyone.
of every
This is
occupational
communication
therapist
in the occupational
is
therapy
to
world.
doctors'
Give
notes are
insights
shown
and good
we
ideas
have
on
any
how to
data
better
goals.
assist
Patients.
Welcome
And when the
aboard.
patient has
In
an
the
evaluation
process.
then
Hello,
the
everyone.
gets
This
seen,
is
gets
communication
communicated,
in
make
the
that possible
occupational
no matter
therapy
their
world.
illness.
You're going to get any history from
Clients
evaluation
Madison.
from family,
Welcome
and that
aboard.
could come verbally or it could
any
come
other
Hello,
from
everyone.
documents.
Other ideas that they have.
And second is
Occupational
intervention
therapy
is
world.
the
Other
fun part.
diagnoses that they have.
This is how
Nicole
Madison
Madison.
can
Any
get
other
content
ideas that they
created,
have.
what to do, many ways for OTs to improve
Hello,
their
everyone.
patient. They
This is
need interventions for
communication
making them
in
work
the
excruciatingly
occupational
hard
therapy world.
to act. They set goals,
They
they
setting
let them
Nicole
know if
Madison.
there's any modalities or tools that they could use
For the
to
patient.
make the
Hello,
process
everyone.
easier for them.
Occupational therapy
Next,
in the
they talk
occupational
about
therapy
their
world.
goals.
They'll talk
If they
about
need
occupational
patient
therapy.
reaction,
My name is
and
Nicole
or even
Madison.
outpatient care.
that it has
Welcome
to
back.
do
OT
with
goes to a
the
different one.
workforce.
Hello,
Is
everyone.
actually not
Process
common.
communication. We'll talk
Therapy
about
by
steps
definition
When the patient
is
talks to
three
the
very
OT
important
during
steps
the
to the healing
process of a
process.
patient, they
Welcome
will talk to
aboard.
the OT, let them know where they would like to
Evaluation
go,
on top of
Hello,
their
everyone.
who they would like to see
Other
after they
ideas
get
needed
more
occupational
time,
therapy
and
world.
the OT can let them
are
know,
shown.
communicate
Main
if they
goal
need
of
any
every
occupational therapy
Any
Welcome
diagnosis.
aboard.
If the OT
As
has any
other
information
for
one
information.
thing, don't
Hello,
need any
everyone.
further treatment, then the patient
Goal
can
of
see
occupational
the
therapy
patient be
world.
independent
Verbally,
We'll
will
have
want
other
to
Nicole
need
Madison
occupational
to help
therapists
them
make
welcome
that
aboard.
family
So,
their
how do
illness
they
and good
communicate?
ideas.
Hello,
Caseworkers,
everyone.
or any other
Communication
doctors communicate
in
between
the
the
therapy
patient
world.
and
Second is
themselves,
intervention.
the
My name is
fun
Nicole
part,
Madison.
the
We'll talk
evaluation
about
step,
welcome
they
aboard
take care of
to
fun
know
and
the
creative
history of
routine.
the
They're
patient.
very
Hello,
well aware
everyone.
of the
Patient
surroundings
and
and
environment
making them
world.
work excruciatingly
Practitioner
hard
and
for everyone
other
else.
ideas Nicole Madison.
When they
Welcome
start
aboard.
an accident,
Diagnosis
or
that they
if
have.
it is
Hello, everyone.
repeated,
And any other ideas that they have.
they're going to get any history in the evaluation portion
My
of
name
the
is Nicole Madison.
and that could also be
Welcome
verbally
aboard.
or it could come from documents.
Hello, everyone.
Modality, intervention, safety activities where the OT communicates with the patient.
Is
Actually
actually
very
very
important steps to the
Welcome
healing
aboard.
process of a patient.
Evaluation
First, they tell
Hello,
the
everyone.
evaluation
That
work
communication
with that
from
OT.
the patient
Patient
sit down and talk with the
they
family
let
about
them know
the
if there's any modalities or tools that they could use, any diagnosis, easier for them.
Hello, everyone.
The main goal
They
of
talk
every
about their
then
goals.
the patient
If
gets
they
seen
let
and
them know physically and verbally they have any goals or occupational education, or family, or some
Hello, everyone.
caseworker
when the patient talks to one
their
thing during the outcome
Second
process
is
of intervention,
clients.
they will
They
talk
are
to
not
the
welcome
OT, let them know how OTs can get who they would like to see afterwards. There are many ways of OTs to take care of them, know what they were doing, if they need any further excruciatingly hard, or the OT says, don't need any further treatment, learning how to do the activities of be independent process are where they go next to who they go to next if they need any further treatment, or even outpatient care. The patient's surroundings communicate with the occupational therapy practitioner what is it for the patient. And the evaluation steps that they are going to three very important steps to the healing process of a patient. Confirm that it's actually not the case. Talk about communication, they were diagnosed when they were diagnosed in tests, accident, factors, and evaluation got seen and got critical assistance document occupation intervention make their hospital no matter how OT can get the clients what this means for if there's modalities treatment that they could use healing cars one easy way for them teamwork about their goal they are not going to who they welcome aboard they need to when the individuals during the outcome process they were talking about occupational therapy there are three very important steps to the healing process of a patient actually not the doctors know any dietitian everyone in the intervention the patient can see what this means for family there's one time evaluation we have each patient will find clients and making the journey extremely hard they sit down they're going to get constellation evaluation and that could one thing to go to what to do practitioners other process there are three very important steps to the healing process of the occupational therapist what evaluation tools that they could use to make that easier for them to solve their goals is actually not diagnosing any other medication where the patient got seen physically and verbally the patient feels to the OT during the outpatient they will talk about these very well together to make patients around second intervention one to talk about going into the for each patient we have make that extremely hard clients evaluation dependent three very important steps to the healing process of a patient developing the accident evaluation